Alright guys, well here we are, break 187. Bit of a ride to get to this one, I do apologise. But before we start the break, we have the RAZZ for the Warriors spot. So everyone is loaded in there, ready to go. 3 times, number 1, number 2, and lucky last, DK. Nah. Apart from RAZZ, you reckon? Oh. Alright. Give me a sec, guys. In the midst of the issues, I don't have my team list up like I did, so everything was ready to go. I even went live. I don't know if anyone got that notification. And then everything just started freezing on me. Not last night, the night before, I was at the hospital with my stepson. He ended up having to have surgery on his lower region for a tourniqueted testing. So that was an interesting one. And I got no sleep. Tried to get some sleep yesterday, and then we had kids in the pool next in our complex and birds fighting. It was just not having fun. But here we are. Alright. Break 187. Broncos, Jack Moran. Raiders, Craig Baxter. Bulldogs, Adam Barber. Sharks, Adam Barber. Titans, Hannah Byrne. Eagles, Sea Eagles, Jeremy Wells. Storm, Paul Calendruccio. Knights, Luke Hughes. Cowboys, James Lanigan. Eels, Jai Dawson. Panthers, Andrew Mazuski. Rabbitohs, and Adam Barber. Dragons, Mark Whiting. Roosters, Adam Barber. Warriors, DK. Tigers, Hannah Byrne. Oh, I've opened the priority first, not thinking, so I had it ready to go in front of me. We'll just do it now, it's open. Change of pace, we're starting with the priority. Mixing it up. Wasn't intentional, but we'll roll with it. Just a heads up, guys, for those having issues when checking out and processing multiple orders, we have tried something new again today, hoping that that helps. So if you do have the issue, please let us know. If you're a member on the website, go into my account, check your orders, see if it's there, check your emails, see if you got an order confirmation before you place the same order again. Even check PayPal if you're using PayPal, because the payments are getting taken, the orders are getting placed, but either it's timing out or there's an issue happening in the process at the end. Ivania Polite, Women's NRL for the Titans. Dane Gagai, parallel for Knights. And if it does happen, please let us know with as much information as possible. We are trying to fix it, but all the information we can get helps us in the process. Autumn Stevens, Maori All-Stars. So if you're just joining us, we are starting the priority box. Wasn't deliberate, but we are rolling with it. Matt Burton, Speed Series for the Bulldogs. Kurt Capewell, parallel for the Broncos. Sapphire Mojo for the Eels. Regan Campbell Gillard, number 22. Up the Eels. Can we do it? Women's and men's in the grand final. Number 28. Dalian Priority, Justin Holland. For the Storm. Callan Hess, parallel for the Cowboys. Jane Chapman, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Second, a priority Dally M, number 1. Another grand final, Malami Kickout. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbits. Jaden Campbell, Speed Series for the Titans. Joey Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Black Young Gun, Philum Luki for the Cowboys. Number 24. Break 188 is up, guys. Another half case with priority box. Pick your team. There was 9 spots just before we went live and the computer crashed. So I don't know if there's any sold in the last 20 minutes or not. First Master Series in the Kangaroos. Dave the Feeder, parallel for the Titans. Another Eels mojo, Sean Lane Ruby, number 8. And Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Albert Kelly, Indigenous All-Stars. So yeah, if you can hear the fans at the moment, they might be a bit loud. As I said, the laptop overheated, so we've got things trying to keep it cool at the moment. Charlie Staines, Speed Series for the Panthers. So yeah, if the fan's coming through a bit loud, I do apologise, but it is a necessity at the moment. Alex Johnston, Speed Series for the Rabbits. Stephen Crichton, parallel for the Panthers. Cody Ramsey, Speed Series for the Dragons. Women's NRL Knights Checklist. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Priority Young Guns, number 4 for the Broncos, Jada Ferguson. Here we got Stefano Itakamanu, parallel for the Tigers. We've got captains, number 83, Jason Taumalolo and Chad Townsend for the Cowboys. Five packets left for our priority box. Murray Talagi, Speed Series for the Cowboys. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Dylan Walker, Maori All-Stars. Sharks Parallel Checklist. Amber Hall, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Last packet for priority. Josh Curran, Indigenous All-Stars. Alright. So let's go. Cowboys not doing too bad so far. They've got the captains and the black young guns. Eels has the 2 mojos. Panthers with a Dally M priority. Maori All-Stars, James Fisher-Harris. Storm got the other Dally M priority. And Knights priority. Young gun. Kangaroos, we've got the same. Mika Upton, Indigenous All-Stars. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Kieran Foran, parallel for Manly. Speed Series, Anari Koala for the Knights. Callan Hess, parallel for the Cowboys. Sapphire Mojo, Big Tino for the Titans. Number 15. Brendan Smith, Dally M for the Storm. White Young Guns, Tally Holmes for the Dragons. Captains, Luke Brooks, James Tamo for the Tigers, number 76. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Shanae Siasolka, Speed Series for the Broncos. Chanel Harris-Tavita, Mary All-Stars. Sharks Parallel Checklist. Luck Young Gun, Zara Canfield, #1 for the Titans. It's at least the second #1 in the break today already. And only a second box. Josh Kerr, Ruby Mojo, #45. Kennedy Sherrington, Women's NRL for the Eels. Joey Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Tiana Penatani, Speed Series for the Eels. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Caitlin Johnston, Indigenous All-Stars. Stephen Crichton, parallel for Panthers. Speed Series, James Tedesco for the Roosters. Women's NRL, Elsie Albert for the Dragons. Thomas Burgess, parallel for the Rabbits. Justin Olam, Dalian for the Storm. Greg Marsu, Speed Series for the Titans. Dave Fafita, parallel for the Titans. Grace Griffin, Women's NRL for the Titans. Stefano Utukamanu, parallel for the Tigers. Jamie Chapman, Speed Series for the Dragons. So, who thinks that Eels are going to get up this weekend? Jessica Surgis, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Kurt Capewell, parallel for the Broncos. I said before it even happened, I'd prefer to play Panthers psychologically more than Rabbitohs. I don't think there's many teams that can rattle the Panthers psychologically, but we are definitely one of them. So, third box in, second hobby box. Jack White and parallel for the Raiders. Xavier Coates Speed Series to the Storm. Cody Nicarima, Barry All-Stars. Clint Gufferson, parallel for the Eels. Look, I think there's been a lot of forward passes called forward this year that have been back. Crystal Rota, Yellow Diamond Mojo, number 47 for the Knights. And getting that call wrong from the bunker, like, surely they can review that, and they've got technology now that, without a doubt, well, you know what, I don't have to hide it. There's only really one thing that I would hide, and is this my first or my second? I think it's my first. We've got a ball patch, guys. I can't even remember who it is. There's no name on it. But yeah, we have an Indigenous All-Stars ball patch. So that'll get randomised between all 16 spots. We'll do that separate to the Master Series. Rachel Pearson, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Yeah, I think when the technology we have should be able to determine that instantly. It shouldn't even need to be watched on a replay, basically. Yeah. Brian Tyler, parallel for the Panthers. Then they can spend all that time reviewing a try after it's been allowed by 3 on-field refs. No one's seen an issue with it. Well, I don't know. Dally M, Ruben Garrick for Manly. Natty Studden, Women's NRL for the Eels. Reece Welsh, parallel for the Warriors. Dally M, Payne Haas for the Broncos. Yeah, congrats to Nico. Nick Kotrick, Speed Series for the Raiders. Tigers, parallel checklist. Blues Master Series. Matt Duffy, parallel for the Bulldogs. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Ruby Mojo for the Knights, number 18, Kalen Ponga. It's got a 1 in the number, so it has his jersey number in the number. I mean, you're halfway there. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Jordan Ricky, parallel for the Broncos. Speed Series, Cody Ramsey for the Dragons. Jordan Rapiner, Mary All-Stars. Karina Brown wins NRL for the Titans. Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys. Young Guns, Haley J. Mansell for the Titans. So we're almost at the end of our third box. And Jaden Campbell, the Speed Series for the Titans. Murray Twalagi, Speed Series for the Cowboys. Kalen Ponga, parallel for the Knights. And with a bit of twist of procedure, order of procedure, we hit the priority first accidentally. Alex Johnston, Speed Series for the Rabbits. Cameron Munster, parallel for the Storm. Black Young Guns, Tyrell Sloan. Number 67 for the Dragons. Bridie Parker, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Roosters parallel checklist. Jesse Ramian, parallel for the Sharks. And that's the end of box number 3. Go. Michael Blake, Speed Series for the Eels. Jason Saab, parallel for Manly. Roosters Master Series. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Papali'i, parallel for the Eels. Bobby Law, Speed Series for the Knights. Aneta Osala, Women's NRL for the Knights. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbits. Morgan Harper, Maori All-Stars. Tommy Turbo, Speed Series for Manly. Big Tino, parallel for the Titans. Dylan Brown, Sapphire Mojo. Number 22. Oh, Is that Tate's number? I don't know. Tate Emma. Anyone? If anyone knows Tate Emma. Oh, well. I didn't think we were going to get much bigger than the ball patch. Another number 22. Fittler. Number 22. Probably not, Brian. These were put aside already. They were probably just pulled out of the case that was sitting there to be sold, like the last one. So yeah, we've got Roosters Fittler signature number 22, which obviously gets randomised with the other Fittler cards. And we also have the ball patch to be randomised. So I would have to confirm, so I'm not lying, but I do believe break 188 will be another fresh case like this one. Will Kennedy Speed Series for the Sharks. Storm Parallel Checklist. Jocelyn Keller, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Eliza Katoa, Parallel for the Warriors. Because it's all slowed down a bit, we've only been listing one at a time and putting the boxes over here once they get closer to selling out. Emily Bass, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Jack Bird, Parallel for the Dragons. Whoa! Number 39. Mitchell Moses, Ruby Mojo for the Eels. Jai Dawson on fire with the Eels today. Keenan Palacia, White Young Guns for the Broncos. Yellow Diamond, number 39, and Jada Ferguson for the Broncos. James Fisher-Harris, Dally M for the Panthers. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars, Dally M medal winner. Daniel Tupou, Parallel for the Roosters. Send a picture of him and his mum. She looked so proud of him and happy for him. Patrick Kerrigan, Parallel for the Broncos. Tiana Penatani, Women's NRL for the Eels. Kyle Felt, Parallel for Cowboys. Dally M, Renato Mortalo for the Sharks. Jess Surgis, Speed Series for the Roosters. Josh Papali, Parallel for the Raiders. Got an awesome deal at the moment, guys. 2 22 Elite Hobby Boxes with a 22 Elite Priority Box. $9.50 If you buy 2 of the combos together, we will send you a $100 gift card on top. So brings them down to 900 each. Or the Guild Art Speed Series for the Tigers. Jake Clifford parallel for the Knights. Corbin Baxter, Maori All-Stars. Right, so we have 2 boxes left, guys. In my opinion, hasn't been too bad. Obviously, as far as Mojo goes, the Eels are on fire. Dry, if you're watching, I expect a like on the video, mate. If nobody else, Chai needs to like this video, I reckon. Kangaroos Master Series. Let's chuck that one up there. We can chuck that one in a sleeve and hide that down there. We'll show them off for a little while. Josh Curran, Indigenous All-Stars. Moses Mbai, parallel for the Dragons. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Stafford Toa, Speed Series for the Tigers. Albania Elite Women's NRL for the Titans. Thomas Flegler, parallel for the Broncos. Maori All-Stars, Autumn Stevens. Daniel Tupou, Speed Series for the Roosters. Chad Townsend, that parallel for the Cowboys. James Tedesco, Dally M for the Roosters. They hit the Justin Olam Dally M at the beginning. I think, pretty sure that's it so far. James Tamo, parallel for the Tigers. Speed Series, Charlie Staines for the Panthers. Dylan Walker, Maori All-Stars. Luke Thompson, parallel for the Bulldogs. Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. Sapphire Mojo, number 18 for the Knights. Harley, you would know. Tate Imma, Eels Sapphires. Is it number 22? No, it's 22 for one of them. Reece Walsh, Speed Series for the Warriors. White League Sensations, number 22. A lot of 22s in this break. Few ones, a lot of 22s. For the Knights, Caitlin Johnston. Albert Kelly, Indigenous All-Stars. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. Ruby Mojo, number 20, good number for the Tigers. David Nofaluma. Oh, good. I just know you're across basically the same page as I am, probably more. So I know you would have seen it. Jamie Chapman, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Nick Kotrick, parallel for the Raiders. We're almost finished our second last box, guys. Julia Robinson, Speed Series for the Broncos. We do have two RAZZs, randomisers to do, which is the Ball Patch and the Master Series Rooster Signature. Women's NRL Knights Checklist, Panthers Parallel Checklist. All good. As I said, like I've seen it, I can't remember either. I'm hopeless. Jake Arthur, White Young Guns to the Eels. It doesn't help that we do have a lot of people asking us to look out for things, and we do try, guys. I don't know why I did that. Too busy talking, not concentrating. It's been a long couple of days. And it's my daughter's birthday today. Amber Hall, parallel Women's NRL for the Broncos. Jai Arrow, parallel for the Rabbits. So happy birthday to her, my 4-year-old. Big 4. I'm still almost the baby of the group. Dally M as I yo for Panthers. Matt Burton, Speed Series for the Bulldogs. Brian Kelly, parallel for the Titans. Alright, and that's the end of box number 5. Box number 1 being the priority box. Bit of an upside down way of doing things for us, but it's all good. The change never hurt anybody. So they say. Cheers, mate. Yeah, we all went out for lunch, and she's having a birthday party with some friends from daycare on Saturday. Black Young League Sensations, number 19. Zach Lomax for the Dragons. Mark Whiting. Ruby Mojo for the Raiders, and Josh Papali, number 40. Indigenous All-Stars, Selwyn Cobbo. And Rabbitohs Parallel Checklist. Jordan Rapana, Maori All-Stars. Speed Series, Jesse Ramian for the Sharks. Dane Laurie, Parallel for the Tigers. Daniel Tupou, Speed Series for the Roosters. Mawaki Fodawaika, Parallel for the Titans. Brittany Brealey, Women's NRL for the Titans. White Young Guns, Toby Sexton for the Titans. And Josh Kerr, Parallel for the Dragons. The patch. Number 1, Big Kenny Bromwich for the Storm. There you go, Harley. There's the Storm hit. Number 1. Congratulations. No, it's not his jersey number. And other than jersey number and number 1, you sort of, yeah. Till that Welsh Speed Series for the Eels. And then there's those like Tate Imma that put numbered sets together. That's pretty cool, having a numbered set together, no matter what number it is, to be honest. Zahara Tamara, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Falami Kickout, Parallel for the Panthers. As I'm sure most of you would agree, that takes a bit of effort, dedication, a lot of help from other people looking out. Reece Welsh, Speed Series for the Warriors. Ruben Garrick, Parallel for Manly. And as a whole, I believe the NRL collecting community have an awesome bunch of collectors in it. That majority of people within it help each other, others, new people coming into it. Cody Nikorima, Maori All-Stars. Even after they get burnt, they're still willing to help new people, which just says a lot about them. Kevin Maikwama, Parallel for the Roosters. Unfortunately, as with everything, you're going to find the people that are out to do harm, wrong. But as a whole, the community is awesome. Paige McGregor, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Justin Olam, Parallel for the Storm. Cody Walker, the Dalian for the Rabbits. Matilda Vet Welsh, Women's NRL for the Eels. Josh Jackson, Parallel for the Bulldogs. What have we got? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 packets left, guys, and that is it. What can we find? Stafford Toa, Speed Series for the Tigers. Renato Mulatalo, Parallel for the Sharks. We also have a Master Series signature and a Indigenous ball patch. Isaiah Papali'i, Dally M for the Eels. Don't mind me, I thought I seen some colour on the edge of something. We have number 2, Luke Brooks Emerald for the Tigers. Julia Robinson, Speed Series for the Broncos. Josh Curran, parallel for the Warriors. 3 packets left and 2 randomisers. That's what they are. Kangaroos Master Series. 2 packets left. Second last. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Lucky last. Is there anything more to give? We have Tyson Frizzell parallel for the Knights to finish us off. Alright. Let me just put them in there out of my way. Right, so first up we have the Fittler Roosters Master Series signature number 22. Oh, what just happened there? So we will do that one first, followed by our ball patch number 1. Couple of number 1s throughout, couple of number 22s. Alright, so I need to copy this. We need to flick over to here. Refresh that. DK, you lucky. Alright. Everything on. So there we are, all loaded in. 3 times for the Roosters. Master Series a signature number 22. Adam Barber with the Sharks. Alright. So, last but not least, we'll reset it, start from scratch. Alright, 3 times again for the ball patch, number 1 ball patch that is. Here we go. No way. Oh, DK with the Warriors. Which is, I mean, he didn't get any other hits during the break, but let me tell you, DK has the luck of the Irish when it comes to this randomisers, whether it's a RAZZ randomiser. So if you're friends with DK, maybe you should get him to buy your spots for you. That's not a bad idea. Become friends with DK. Alright guys, that's it. That's all. Hope you had a ball. Thank you for your understanding with the delays and that in this break. Yeah, my poor son. Alright guys.